In this video, we want to see how to add or modify a track in TraxItAll, including how to set up our goals. To start, we just tap the plus sign at the bottom of the daily entry screen. In this example, we're going to say that we want to track how many push-ups we're doing. So we'll just call this track push-ups. We'll put it in our exercise category. And now we need to use the type field in TraxItAll's patented threefold tracking system to tell TraxItAll what type of tracking we want to do with this track. Count tracks count up how many times something happens on a given day, such as how many sales calls we made. Yes/no tracks simply record whether or not something happened, such as whether we worked out or not. Average tracks record the level of different items, such as our weight or blood sugar. In this case, we're counting up how many push-ups we're doing, so we'll select count as our type. The name, category, and type fields are the only required fields for adding a new track in TraxItAll. We could continue to add the rest of the information here, but we want to see how to use the Modify Track screen as well, so we'll tap Save and enter the other fields there. As you can see, the Modify Track screen is basically identical to the New Track screen, except that it displays all the fields for a track when it first appears, and it also has the Delete button. On this screen, the first thing we want to do is set our goals for this track. We just need to enter a number and select a time period to set our primary goal. TraxItAll automatically calculates your goals for the other time periods, which you can adjust as needed. Notice that we don't need to tell the system what kind of goal this is. That's because we already know that based on what we're tracking. In this example, we're tracking our push-ups, so our goal is really 100 push-ups per week. The optional settings screen is where we can add a track to our daily to-do list. We can also select our decimal places on this screen. Now let's go to a yes/no track and look at the optional settings screen there. It's a little different for yes/no tracks. In that case, that's where we can change our yes/no values. And that is how you add and modify a track in TraxItAll.